Hello! Welcome back to Pokemon Gold. Uh, in the last episode, I think it was nighttime, correct? And, in the previous two episodes, I think it was both of them were morning. So this is the first time you're gonna see daytime in Pokemon Gold. So, let's get into it. That's right, I saved at exactly an hour into the game. So this is the daytime palette. I've never pronounced it. I've never been good at pronouncing that word, but we're gonna train up, and try and catch some Pokemon. Oh, I never actually healed my Pokemon. I'm not sure. Excuse me. $119, $58, and 6. Okay, so guess you're out next. Oh, let me check my pack. I've got 4 Pokeballs left. Okay, cool. Nah, I should have caught it. Oh well. Whoopsie. Meant to check, at 60, 58. Okay, so Teach is next. And I'm going to show off a really cool thing about Pokemon Gold, Generation 2, which is these berries grow back. I don't have the Pidgey yet. Probably catch one, but I don't know. I'll catch one. Caught it! Okay, from here on out, I'm gonna pause until the, until I catch a new Pokemon. Just caught a Caterpie. Yes, I will. And Caterpies are based on the Eastern Swallowtail Caterpillar. E-A-S-T-I-E. Eastie. Gathered it. Oh, whoops. Thought we were out of the grass, but didn't quite make it. Oh no, that's not good. Teacher might be down. Teacher's down! Okay, Tony. Gather this day our daily berries. Okay, I'm gonna pause here again, and I'll see you again next time I catch a Pokemon, or next time we get to a Pokemon Center. Berry time! Back at Cherry Grove Pokemon Center, healing up my Pokemon. Sadly, 2 of these Pokemon are going away. Let's look at some Pokestats. 21, 119, 45, alrighty. Alright, again, I will see you next time I catch a Pokemon, or hit up a Poké Center, or get a berry. I may have shown it off before, but this is Eccentric. It's based off of like a flying mouse or something like that, but it evolves into like a ferret. So, like, oh, it had a berry. Yeah, sometimes you'll find wild Pokemon with berries. So I never know what to nickname them. But usually I base it off of. There we go. So there's a new Pokemon I caught. And yes, I will. And so I have this acquaintance online who roleplays a character that is a ferret. There. There. And bear time. We'll go see how Elma's doing. Might as well. Okay. Thank you, I'll see you when I get to a new Pokemon. Keisha learned Foresight, which is a move that allows normal type Pokemon or normal type attacks to attack ghost type Pokemon. This is very important for later. Later as in tonight. Tonight for me. Tomorrow for you guys. $119, 102, 45, 19. Alright, Nairbarrow. You can come out. Then Tommy will be who I switch with. Alright. See you later. See you in a bit. Back at Violet City Poké Center. And we're gonna pop out to the patch of grass outside this gate. Boop! Nah. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a Metapod. I probably shouldn't be recording this because it was going to be a really long, tedious battle. Ooh, there we go, critical hit. There we go. Nairbarrow leveled up. $37, 102, 105, 119. Nairbarrow again. Oh wait, I know what I can do. Okay, I'll meet you at bear time. Let me actually double check on something. Oh, I've only got one more Pokeball left. I probably should have more than that. Your finest Pokeballs, please. Thank you. Which is actually, I want to talk about something real quickly. This line right here is really good translation, because that's like, that kind of speech, like, that kind of language is only really in English. Like, that's very natural, and whoever translated that did a really good job. It's like, it's very casual and off the cuff and not, well, it's not grammatically correct, which is not something, you know, in older games, it's like, oh, it's not grammatically correct, but not in a way that's incorrect, but in a way that's like, oh, somebody naturally talking. You know, it's just somebody, you know, said something and then said, oh, you know, somebody said something and then they followed it up with somebody, let me think about what I want to say. They said the last half of their sentence first and then realized that they did that and then corrected themselves. And it's like when you start talking about something and then realize that you haven't changed the topic and then have to explain to whoever you're talking to, oh, I've changed the topic, or I've started talking about this topic. And it's really interesting that they did that in an old video game like this, where it's like all the dialogue is very straightforward and to the point. It's like, I don't want to talk about, well, I do talk about like my other games in my games, but like in Earthbound and Mother, Itoi wrote all the dialogue in the game by speaking it out. Like, it wasn't him. The dialogue in Mother and Earthbound wasn't written, it was dictated. So Itoi and the other writers, like, had people writing it down, but it wasn't like written like a script. It was written like, it was all dictated to other people. So like, Itoi and the writers would sit there and think of what they wanted the characters to say, and would say it out loud, and make sure it sounded correct as spoken language, instead of just being video game dialogue. Which I think is really cool about those two games. And then they obviously did it for Mother 3 as well. So that's why, and then the translations, like, translated, especially like the two fan translations, but also Earthbound itself, the one that got officially translated. Well, Mother got officially translated. I explained that in my Mother Let's Play. But the two fan translations were done the same way. Like, Tomato and friends would dictate to people the dialogue to make sure it sounded like dialogue instead of video game talk. Oh, Narrowbear, you are really racking up the levels. Anyway, we're gonna heal up, and then I think what we're gonna do is, maybe just, I'm gonna hang around this one patch of grass until I get the 2 Pokemon I need, which are the Bellsprouts. Right? 2 Bellsprouts? Yes. Which is not gonna be easy because, they only show up to 20%. Thankfully, they show up 20% any time of the day, so I can come back in the next episode if I need to. I also need to come back later when I have when it's nighttime because there's a bug Pokemon I need to get here that's new to Generation 2. A little Spoder. So we're just, I should probably be paused for this. In fact, after this battle I'll pause, but, I'm just kind of leveling up K-Roll here. He needs the experience, because he's the, well, he doesn't need the experience because he's highest level, but he needs the experience because he needs the most experience to level up next. So, I will pause until I encounter the Bellsprout that I need. Question for the audience. Does Growl, reduce attack or defense? Let's find out. Damn it, it was attack. Finally, it took me way too long, but here's a Bellsprout for me to catch. I'm amazed that worked. I'm genuinely amazed. But, yeah, there we go. Yes. It is male, so it is going to be named S. No. Or is it O-U-O? John Philip Sousa, who wrote the Liberty Bell March. Ba-bum, 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 which is the theme song from which everybody knows as the theme song from Monty Python's Flying Circus. But I always just like it because it's Bell. There we go. We finally accomplished one of the 2 things I wanted to accomplish this episode. And the other one I wanted to accomplish was get another Bellsprout, because there's a nice trade for a Bellsprout in here, in Violet City. Let's see if I can luck into another Bellsprout before it's time to end the episode. But there's everybody's numbers, by the way, since people have leveled up in the time since, well, the last time you saw their numbers, so... let's see if I can get another Bellsprout. Nope, that looks like a Pidgey. Hey look, it's a Bellsprout! And it's female, so I can nickname it and trade it. And what was it that John Philip Sousa wrote that's associated with the Monty Python show? Why it's the Liberty Bell March? In fact, I'm going to look at their stats and see which one I should keep and which one I should trade. They're both the same level, but they might have different stats because of IVs, which I don't even know what IV stands for, and I don't particularly care. So let me heal everybody up, get everybody in their proper position, and I'm going to compare and contrast Sousa and Liberty, and see who I'm going to trade. And that's going to be the last 3 minutes of this episode. This is just that. Okay, so they both have 16 HP. Oh, it looks like we're keeping Sousa, because he's got 10 attack while Liberty's got... Ooh, wait a minute, but Liberty's got a higher speed stat. They both got 9 special attack, but Sousa has 10 in the regular attack. I think we're gonna keep Sousa. We're trading Liberty. Alright. Let's do a trade. Hello, you. Yes, I do. Got 2 of them. I'll take an Onix. I have my hands hurt now because I've been clapping them, and that sound was me clapping my hands and like sliding them together, and now I have like friction burn on my hands. You could have gone and gotten yourself one on your own, you dork. One of the reasons I love Gen 2 so much is because there's this like traditional Japanese feel to it. So like there's these Katamari mats or whatever they're called. There's the low tables. The roofs of some of the houses are like the angled roofs. Oh, it's so great. The towers. We'll do Sprout Tower tomorrow. But like, Onix is a good get to have because Rocky will help you in the first gym, because the first gym is flying type. Of course, Onix only knows Tackle and Screech right now. But he has Bitter Berry, which I will absolutely take from him. Well, that's it for this episode. Kind of a little different, trying the whole saving or pausing and coming back when I do different things. I think tomorrow maybe we'll take on the Sprout Tower and maybe look into the ruins of Alps. That might be fun. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna put Rocky above Susa. Because Rocky's gonna level up fast being a traded in Pokemon. But let's save. Yes. And I will see you all next time. Oh, no. I will catch you all next time. I have to help my grandma with something.